1017, the hottest music, wrapping up that 8 o'clock coffee mix, 824. It is a Taco Tuesday. Good morning, it's Bill and Jessica show.
What's up? Good morning. It's going to be sunny today, less humid, temps in the lower 90s.
And we go live to the hotline right now. We have Mayor Rick Meehan right out of Ocean City. Good morning, Mayor.
Morning.
Hey, good morning, Bill. Good morning, Jessica.
Hi.
Yes, welcome back. Thank you so much for checking in once again this morning. We appreciate it. Right on cue every time, as always.
Yep.
Man, he's our favorite mayor.
Well, thank you. Jessica, I love your forecast. The weather is great. It's absolutely beautiful.
Yes.
I mean, this is summer weather in Ocean City. So,
finally.
I hope everybody, I hope everybody enjoys it.
Yes, absolutely. Well, speaking of summer weather and summer, I mean, couldn't have asked for a better 4th of July. How was yours? Tell us all about the town of Ocean City and 4th of July, Mayor.
Well, as we had all hoped for, we had a beautiful evening and beautiful day on the 4th of July. For the first time, really, in 3 years without any events, we were able to set off the fireworks.
Yes.
Both downtown and at Northside Park. I was downtown on the boardwalk for the fireworks. And I can tell you, I think you've probably seen the Facebook posts and everything else.
Yeah.
Probably the most spectacular fireworks show we've ever had at both venues. It was absolutely terrific. I think, it came back with a bang, no pun intended, but it was really a great day. Big round of applause for the fireworks, and I think everybody really enjoyed the 4th of July and kind of that extended kind of weekend.
Yep.
With it being on a Tuesday. So great time in Ocean City, and I think it all went very, very well.
Oh, yes, absolutely. And I was going to ask you because, you're the mayor, you have some pull. And who else did I ask? Did I ask somebody else about the mental health day? Maybe it was, I don't know if I asked you or not, but I think that if 4th of July, next year it'll fall on a Wednesday? Because this past year was Tuesday. We had a 4-day weekend.
We had Monday off.
So I think next year we need to declare right now in the town of Ocean City that Monday and Tuesday are going to be mental health days, and then we're going to be off on Wednesday because nobody wants to work on Monday and Tuesday.
There's no way. There's no way.
No, look, no one wants to work. It's a waste. It's a waste to do like the whole work thing when you're going to have off Wednesday anyway. You know what I'm saying? Just like this past year was Tuesday. No one wanted to work on Monday. I mean, come on.
Well, I'm gonna let you declare that and take all the credit.
Right. Right. So
but I think you're absolutely right. If people have vacation days, they try to take them there. Unfortunately, for most of us that work in Ocean City, it's all hands on deck.
Right.
Oh, absolutely.
So, we don't. A lot of our, everybody working here doesn't get to take advantage of it, but it is a great busy weekend and a busy time. So that's the benefit to everybody here.
Well, look, and shout out to all the hard workers in Ocean City because, I mean, everyone.
Yep.
And you are exactly right. Like, when it comes to summer months and holidays, I mean, that's when, most people who live in the area and, come down and work in the area, that's when we make most of our money. And they just do just a great job, and, holding it down. And I know this year it looked like the town was packed. I mean, would you agree that I think town was just crazy on 4th of July week that whole time, the whole weekend, all the way through Tuesday?
Yeah, I think it was a great crowd, and, it was very consistent. We had some come and go, because of the way it fell, but yeah, I just thought it was a great time, and, thank goodness the weather's finally kicked in, and as Jessica just gave the forecast, looks like it's going to be with us for a while.
Right. Oh, love it. So you guys down in Ocean City have a lot of events that go on, throughout the week and, on a weekly basis during the summer months. Let's talk about them a little bit, Mayor Rick. Movies on the Beach, I'm seeing, is a recurring weekly event. Wednesdays, also Sundays in the park. You got not only just on 4th of July, also fireworks that go on throughout the week all summer. Talk to us a little bit about some of the things, that Ocean City offers for, not only locals, but people visiting.
Yeah, these are all free events, and we call them like added value events for all of our visitors. Something we put on to thank everybody for being here and to give them something that they and their families can do, that's free of charge, they can just enjoy. But it's also something, and we talk about this a lot, that the locals, all of us, should take advantage of because, the tourists are having a really good time, and there's a lot of good events going on. Like Thursday night, we have Sunset Park. There'll be concert at Sunset Park. That's at 7 p.m. on every Thursday night. I believe this Thursday it's Jimmy Charles will be there.
Oh, it's a Maryland thing. It's a Maryland. That's my man.
awesome.
Yeah,
It's a Maryland thing.
Stephen Decatur's own, by the way.
Absolutely, and that's a free event down at Sunset Park, which is an absolutely beautiful venue down at the south end of Ocean City, and it's right across from the Worcester Street parking lot, so there's usually plenty of parking. Sundays in the park, that is the true family event to be able to go up to Northside Park. There'll be a band playing, but it's the whole ball field where you are. Everybody's playing frisbees, throwing the balls, making ice cream sundaes. It's really, really one of those great events, and it culminates with fireworks at 9:30. So that's if you've never been to Sundays in the Park, I really think, take the time and go.
Mm-hmm.
It's a wonderful way to spend the evening.
And what a perfect place you guys have it up at Northside Park. Just the whole venue is a beautiful area, and you do watch the sunset and hang out. It's just a great place to bring the kids and just have a good time.
Yes.
It is. And last night, although I forgot about it last night, but there was fireworks last night, every Monday night, and all of a sudden I started to hear them. I went, darn, I forgot about the fireworks.
Yeah,
But
you
every
guys put
Monday
fireworks off like every week, in Ocean City. So if you miss, 1 week, you can go the next week.
go the next.
A lot of stuff going on.
Every Monday night. So you got fireworks Monday night downtown on the boardwalk and fireworks Sunday night uptown at Northside Park. So we try to spread it around, and, I think it's really great, and just something extra for everybody to enjoy. So, to all your listeners, take advantage of it. There's a lot of fun stuff going on in this whole area, Ocean City area.
I also really like the movies on the beach. That's every Monday, and I was looking here at some of the lineup. This past, I guess it was last night, they showed Hotel Transylvania, and Kanto is coming up next week. And you can find the whole list up at OCOcean.com, but it's every Monday. It goes on 27th Street.
Yes, take advantage of it. It's a great way to spend some time with the kids. Let them unwind a little bit after being out on the beach all day, and go back out there and just enjoy yourselves. Do something you probably wouldn't do at home, and that's what makes it kind of special.
Nice. Anything else you wanted to promote, talking about coming up in Ocean City? Any big events? I know before we know it, it's going to be Sunfest again,
Yep.
which is crazy. I don't even want to rush it because I'm enjoying summer, like it is now. But anything else, coming up pretty soon that we want to promote or talk about?
It's amazing, Bill, and you kind of touched on it. Once 4th of July comes, the summer just seems to go fast. And, we're on that high-speed train right now. It's going fast, so enjoy it. Really, the next big event we have, in Ocean City will be the White Marlin Open.
Mm-hmm.
And that's that first full week in August. This is the 50th anniversary of the White Marlin Open.
Wow.
So that's going to be a really big event. And, that's one of the busiest weeks of the year, just the way it falls in that early August time period. So, we're excited about that. And there's just a lot going on. I'm looking out at the bay. There's people out there, they're fishing. There's so much. Gosh, there's a lot of things to do in Ocean City, and to all your listeners, let's all take advantage of it, because all of a sudden it's going to be fall, and we'll go, man, we should have done this,
Yeah. Now I don't know if you've looked at this, Mayor, but the White Marlin Open, they are putting these things out on their Facebook page. These pictures of like all the old shirts, like going back, the 38th annual White Marlin Open, the 39th. They're putting up like the logos, and I guess they're making
that's
shirts
awesome.
to celebrate the 50th anniversary. The 40th anniversary. You can look at some of these T-shirt designs. It's pretty cool. Looks like they're going to go all out this year for the 50th.
They are, and it'll hopefully be the biggest tournament ever. It grows every year. The Motzko family, Jim Motzko really and his brother started this 50 years ago, and now Madeline and Sasha, his daughters, are part of this, and it's truly it's a lot of work. It just doesn't happen that first week. They start working on it right after last year's Open was finished. So.
Yeah.
Kudos to them. Congratulations. And we'll talk a little bit more about it as we get closer. But, that's one of the big events that's coming up.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I don't want to rush it. I'm enjoying July. So, well, look, Mayor Rick Meehan, and again, like I always tell you every week, I love following your Facebook posts. I know, you're all over town as, the mayor usually does. And, I see some of the local businesses that you frequent. I love the Franco's Pizza up on the boardwalk.
Oh, I love Franco's.
Yes, I see that there's a new, what is it? The Sugar Factory is a new Sugar Planet. Sugar Planet is a new place on the boardwalk.
There's some cool stuff. One thing I do want to tell everybody is every year the Jolly Roger celebrates Christmas in July on July 25th.
Okay.
And they celebrated both up at the Jolly Roger, 31st Street, and downtown on the pier. And I'm always invited and get to go up there. People bring unwrapped toys for Tots. It's a big celebration, and it's to support Toys for Tots. And this year is something added, just came about by riding on the boardwalk. And I ride on the boardwalk and often run into the OC Santa, who I'm sure you've seen. And we ride together. We usually ride together for a couple blocks. So this year we're going to do a ride with Santa and the Mayor, and that's going to be Christmas in July. And we're going to do that in conjunction with the Jolly Roger. It's going to take place down at the pier. We're going to be there about 10 o'clock. Well, at 10 o'clock in the morning, and we encourage everybody to join us. We're going to take a ride down the boardwalk, ride with Santa Claus, kind of dress up if you want to. We're going to celebrate Christmas in July. Ask people to bring an unwrapped toy for Toys for Tots so we can support that and support the Jolly Roger with what has become a really good event. So if you're thinking about taking a boardwalk ride on your bike, July 25th, 10 a.m. down at the Jolly Roger on the pier. Meet us up, and we'll take a ride down the boardwalk.
Nice. And also, we were talking about different local businesses and things going on in town. I was a little bit disappointed. I didn't see Mayor Rick Meehan in the Fishtails hot dog eating contest. I thought I would see you front and center. I did see that the winner ate 11 hot dogs in 10 minutes, but then Joey Chestnut, he had that record of 62. I don't know. I didn't know if you could outdo him or not.
No, I can't, but I was there.
Yes. You were there.
Oh, yeah. I was there watching and rooting them on, and thinking the whole time how glad I was I didn't volunteer.
Yeah, I was going to say, when I say front and center, I mean as a contestant.
No. I was there to support.
Right.
But, and it's always a lot of fun. John Harmon and Fishtails, create that event on the 4th of July. And, it's really popular. A lot of people go down, and it's fun to watch everybody. But I'm a watcher of that event, not a participant.
Right. Yeah. I think I'm the same way. I'll stand over and watch with you. Well, look, Mayor Rick Meehan, as always, it's always a pleasure. If people want to find out more about Ocean City, they want to find out the weekly events, they want to keep track because there's always like so much stuff going on. How can people, jump online and find out stuff on the website or on social media?
Yeah, the very best place is to go to ococean.com. That's our town's website. That's going to take you anywhere, you need to go. If you're on Facebook, follow me, the Ocean City Mayor Rick Meehan. I try to post a lot of stuff on there just so everybody knows what's going on. But ococean.com, that's the key. That's where you'll really find everything.
Mayor Rick Meehan from the town of Ocean City, you're the best. Thank you so much for checking in. You have a great week. We appreciate it.
All right. Keep giving those good forecasts, Jessica.
I will.
Have a good one. Thank you.
Thank you.
Take care, guys.
There he goes, Mayor Rick Meehan from Ocean City, 8:37.
More hits coming up.